Back on CBS Sports HQ, where it's about to go down. Four-star running back out of American heritage, Mark Fletcher, set to make his college commitment. The big back has narrowed his decision to Michigan, Ohio State, Miami, and Penn State, but he will do away with all the doubt right now. All right, the time has come. Mark Fletcher back with us on CBS Sports HQ. Mark, the floor is yours and the stage is set. Let the fans know where you'll be playing your college ball.
Okay. First and foremost, I just want to thank the man upstairs for blessing me with the ability to play this game. Also, my parents for all the sacrifices and battles they had to go through behind the scenes for me to be where I am today. I want to thank the rest of my family and friends for supporting me through this process. Also, all my Little League coaches, and, you know, they played a big part of my life. I want to thank the American Heritage coaches and staff for believing in me and just pushing me to be the greatest version of myself every day, especially Coach Mike Smith. I want to thank Mr. Frank Milan, who has kept me healthy throughout my career. You all are a part of this journey that is far from ending. At this moment, I'd like to humbly thank all the college coaches that gave me a chance to just play at the next level. With that being said, for the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be furthering my education too. The Ohio State University.
There it is. It's OHIO in the Fletcher household from here on out. Mark, congratulations first and foremost. Got to ask you a couple questions here on the back end. You had some of the most prominent programs in the country vying for your commitment. What about Coach Day, his staff, Ohio State made Columbus feel like home?
I don't know, that's just the first place that I visited where I didn't feel homesick, you know. I felt real comfortable, you know, and I got that, what they call that feeling, and I just knew that was the right place for me.
It is as simple as that sometimes, and feeling that feeling at Ohio State, it's one of the special settings in all of college football, and it's always interesting when a player with your talent has rivals on his short list. You're now part of this Ohio State-Michigan rivalry. How excited are you to put your mark on the matchup, and what set these two schools apart in your recruitment?
I got to say, shout out to Coach Tony Alford. You know, he played a big part in getting me to OSU. And, you know, that man, all I hear is great things about him, and I just can't wait to play for him. And that's what really separated it.
All right, well, we always like to open up the floor for you to communicate with your new fan base. So without further ado, get that relationship off on the right foot for all the Buckeye Nation that's tuned in. Let them know what type of ball players headed to town.
Oh, man, you got somebody who humble. But I got to show that savage in me, so, hey, I'll just wait for me. Y'all tune in. I'll be there soon.
It's Savage season in Columbus. Congratulations from all of us here at CBS Sports, man. Enjoy the moment.
I appreciate you.
All right, time now for some instant reaction to the news with 24/7 Sports' Andrew Ivins. Andrew, no surprise here. Buckeyes adding another four-star to their class of 2023. How do you like the fit from both the player and the program perspective?
Well, I think Ohio State's getting a hard worker. I mean, I was on the phone with Mark Fletcher at 6 a.m. this morning. You know, he hit me, responded to my text, and he said he was going to work out. So I think they're getting a guy that fits, like I said, the Big Ten Conference. He's an in-between-the-tackles runner. He's a guy that doesn't go down with arm tackles. It takes multiple defenders to bring him to the ground, and I think this is kind of the perfect fit. If you're an Ohio State fan, where does he kind of fit into the equation? I think you think he's a little bit better version of the current Buckeye, Marcus Crowley, who's also from the state of Florida. So I think he's a guy that they're going to maybe not give the ball 25 times a game, but maybe he's on the field, you know, for 25 snaps. Sometimes he's pass blocking. Sometimes he's catching the ball out of the backfield. And what I really think this helps Ohio State with is it kind of opens the door to the rest of South Florida for them. You know, Mark Fletcher plays for the South Florida Express, a 7-on-7 team. That's who he visited Columbus with at the beginning of the month in April. And two of his teammates on that team, Ohio State wants really bad. 5-star wide receivers Carnell Tate and 5-star wide receiver Brandon Ennis, who also goes to American Heritage. And I think Mark Fletcher for the next, 6, 7, 8 months is going to be working Brandon Ennis hard. And I'm sure Ryan Day is going to be ecstatic if he can close in and add another playmaker from American Heritage. So great pickup for Ryan Day. You go into a super talent-rich region and you come out with a big fish. I mean, like we said, not a super deep year at running back, and they got one of the best in the class.
As you put it earlier, a major domino to fall in this class and in the region now. Grown man measurables on this young man. How quickly do you see Fletcher having an impact on field on Saturdays?
Yeah, the thing with him is it's really going to come down to health. You know, he had a breakout sophomore season, ran for over 1,400 yards, helped American Heritage win a state title. This past season, American Heritage had an injury at quarterback, so they kind of fed him the ball a lot. Got a little dinged up. There's some shoulder concerns. I want to see how healthy he is this spring and then what he does as a senior, but I think he's a guy that can play year one or year two. I mean, he's already 225 pounds, which is that's big for a high schooler. And you know, I think you can rework the body a little bit. I think he could play at 235 pounds. So we'll see when he gets on campus. But he's a guy that I think will contribute sooner rather than later just because of how physical he is and the competition he has seen on Friday nights here in Broward County.
Peeking into the future with our guy, Andrew Ivins. Andrew, thank you as always.
Yep.
And remember, there's only one place to be for all your recruiting needs. That's with our team at 24/7 Sports. Player breakdowns, updated rankings, landscape shifting commitments. It's all at the click of a button. 24/7 Sports.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.